It was kind of expected, but we are crowned champions of Latvia. 98 points currently in the bag, and we've still got 2 more games left to play. We are hopefully going to be breaking that magic 100-point barrier. We are also in a cup final today. Just the one. Just to give you a bit of context as to how we've won the league, we haven't lost a league game since last season. Yeah, last season. We haven't lost a league game since last season, and in fact, it was December last season. We haven't lost a league game for 18 months. Just the one match in today's episode, and it will be the FA Cup final. Not the Winter Cup, the FA Cup, the good one, the one that we want to win. We're playing the 4-2-4 formation. It is Spartaks, they are our opposition, and their recent form is awful, isn't it? They've lost the last 4 of their last 5 games. We should be easily winning this. 6 minutes on the clock, and the first highlights hopefully going towards the academy. Smirnov's with the ball in the penalty area. Across to Yanis Vugels, playing as a left-back today. Is he going to cross it in? He's managed to find Smirnov's, and Smirnov's is there, making it 1-0, just 6 minutes on the clock. We might be picking up another trophy. Not only are we going to be picking up another trophy, we've also got ourselves a youth intake, which we're going to look at after this match. Spartaks are coming forward with the ball, though. Smith has it. He's got no real options at the moment. Goes long towards Brown, but it's headed clear. Kaleda chests it. Spartaks actually doing a lot more than I thought they would, and we're only 11 minutes in. It's a header clear from us, though. Gorks to Abdul Samed. Right-hand side is Taihi. Does use the Ivorian. The Ghanaian's carrying on his run, who, by the way, is 1 season away from being Latvian, and he's got no Ghana caps. Taihi's in the penalty area. Taihi puts that away for 2. 12 minutes on the clock. 2-0 up in the final. I am hoping that Salis Abdul Samed can become Latvian and get caps. He is good enough to get in the Latvia side. He isn't good enough to get in the Ghana side, apparently. So hopefully he can make his way into the Latvian national side. Vugels has gone down from a slide tackle. Akimbula keeps the ball in play. We're still not even 20 minutes in. It's cleared upfield, but going to come back from Diao. Abdul Samed to Taihi in the middle of the pitch. He's got 1 goal to his name. To Gorks, to Palsson, and Ingi Palsson makes it 3-0. Not even 20 minutes played. This is kind of what the Latvian league is like. Once again, Spartaks coming forward with the ball. Are they actually going to get themselves a chance? Outside the area with a very long name, Melnik's effort is blocked and Smirnov's can counter. Gorks controls it well. I think that's Ingi Palsson in the middle because he looks like a 7-year-old boy. Gorks, is he going to get this cross away? He does. He finds Taihi. First time shot is blocked by former Skinnz Academy player Junior Kingu, who I think played 3 times for us. It's Ingi Palsson kicks it straight in, I think, to Kingu, and it's going to go off for a throw. I think that was the whole highlight. 2 minutes left to play of the first half. Spartaks again coming forward with the ball, but we seem to steal the ball away, counter-attack, and then normally have a chance and score a goal. Bossard, long ball upfield. It's toward Ingi Palsson, the Icelandic international. He takes a touch, puts it past the goalkeeper. His 22nd goal of the season. He's going to run over and celebrate with... No, I thought he was going to run over and celebrate with Bossard. No, he just wanted to celebrate by himself. It's 4-0. Like I said earlier, this is what it is like playing in the Latvian league at the moment. We are so much better than 90% of the teams there. Occasionally, Riga, Ventspils give us a little bit of a challenge, but right now, we just dominate absolutely everybody, normally scoring 4 or 5 goals. Again, Spartaks with the ball in a good position, which means Vugels or somebody's going to get the ball clear. Dow is the man to do so. Gorks controls it. Ingi Palsson is on a hat-trick. He's lost out, though. Brown to Smith. Smith faced him away from goal, kicks it straight at Yanis Vugels, and the counter-attack is on. Ingi Palsson now, he's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Is he going to finish off his hat-trick in a final? No, it was rubbish. Not a lot has actually happened in the second half, so we're going to do ourselves 3 changes, and we're going to bring on a bunch of children. We've only got 3 decent youngsters. So, Maxims Baranov, central midfielder, he is going to be coming on for Salis Abdul Samed. We've also got Frolovs, who I think is also a central midfielder. Yes, he is. So you're going to come on for Maris Mikolov, and we're going to do Lemkins, who I think is a striker. What are we training him up as? A striker. There we go. We're going to bring on Lemkins as well for Gorks. That's all of our changes. We've still got 20 minutes to play. Hopefully we can get ourselves a 5th. And this might be it here from possibly a counter-attack. Smith heads down. Melnick's is there. It's a wonderful save. I think it was a wonderful save from Malcolm Jans. Yanis Vugels clears the ball. Spartaks actually having a highlight going their way. And a few minutes later, they haven't got one going their way now. Lemkins has stolen this ball away. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. And Sergejs Lemkins gets his first ever goal for the club in a cup final. I feel like this might even be his debut, you know? It's going to be a shame that Stefan Ingi Palsson isn't going to get himself a hat-trick in the final, but he has been our outstanding player of the match so far. Finishing on an 8.2, we are champions once again of the FA Cup. We are champions of Latvia as a whole as well. Next season, we will head back into the Champions League qualifying rounds. I want to get properly into the Champions League, and I want another Latvian side also to get into a European group stage. I don't care what one, just a European group stage. Malcolm Jans is the captain for some reason at the moment. Fair enough. The big goalkeeper raises the cup above his head. The ticker tape parade begins, and does that mean he's not going to do a cartwheel? It's someone new is going to do a cartwheel. Who's going to do it? Is it you? I feel like it's you. It's this man here. It is that man. It's number 19. Who did the cartwheel? It was Kevin Bossard. The boss, Kevin Bossard, steps up. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do a cartwheel. Bossard is the man to do it with his 5 flair. He's definitely the man that would do a cartwheel. We are champions of the FA Cup. We've got 2 more league games to play. But before we get to them, we are going to jump back in time to me in the past and talk about our youth intake. Well, this is awkward. I mentioned that we were going to have our youth intake in today's episode. I didn't record the youth intake, so we're going to have to try and work out who came through our youth team. I can't remember. We're actually on the 4th of August at this point when I'm recording this. So let's sort by age, shall we? Our highest potential youth player to come through from that intake was Arber Guratai, maybe. He's a Kosovan, he's a right winger, he's actually pretty good, he's got 4-star potential, he's not going to get anywhere near the first team at the moment, but I think he's okay. We've also got ourselves a 15-year-old central midfielder, Anna Farajevs, maybe. I should learn how to say Latvians' names, it's been 7 seasons, I should know this by now. I don't think he's great, but for some reason my scouts think he's alright. We didn't have a golden generation, just so you're aware. Yanis Pulis is next up, no relation to Tony, but he's alright. I don't think he's terrible. He could do with some technical ability. He's not great, is he? He's not great. He's got 3.5-star potential ability. He might get better. And I think that's probably all we managed to get from this intake. We didn't really have a lot of good options. I think, if I remember correctly, we had basically those 3 players who had 3 stars or more. Everyone else was sort of 2-star potential abilities. So we only brought in the ones that are hopefully going to be good. Anyway, back to me in the past, who's then going to say back to Stuart. Thanks, Stuart, from the past, even though it's the future. It's confusing. Let's just get back on with the episode. We are invincible. We are the Invincibles of Latvia. The first time ever we have gone through the entire season without a single defeat in the season. We've only had 2 draws as well. We are literally 4 points away from getting the maximum amount of points ever. You can only get 108 points possible. We've got 104. We are almost double the distance away from Riga. So, I mean, we battered everybody. We won on the final game of the season as well, 6-0 against BFC Dog for Pills to put them bottom of the table. They're already there anyway. But yes, we are champions of Latvia properly. We have done this emphatically. We're going to go forward and hopefully have the end of season awards. So 2 trophies to our name this season. Who do they think has been at the star signing? A couple of players. Kafando is actually up there with an average of 7.36 in 8 appearances, which is surprisingly high considering he's not very good. Adam Caesar has basically become our number 1 centre-back. In recent months, he started 16 games in central defence. He's been pretty decent for us. Stefan Ingi Paulsen, 24 goals in 23 starts and 21 off the bench. Robbie Brady's there, remember him? He's leaving, right? We're getting rid of him. He's gone. How has he done in Hungary? 26 games, no goals. Diamande didn't really play. I think he played 1 cup game. Miguel Malo, a player who I really wanted to get some game time, and he injured himself. This man is made of glass. And Nikita Ruggins, who was a player, I think we might have even signed him in the last episode, or mentioned in the last episode. He didn't play a huge amount. He played a lot more, though, for Valmiera. Next season, Ruggins might be breaking into the first team a little bit more. We are going to try and do our usual mid or end of season, kind of clear out of some of the fringe young players, move them onto other Latvian sides. So Ruggins might find himself in the first team or around the first team. Maybe Vogels might be on his way out. I'm not going to dwell too much on the loan deals. However, Ivar Saarinen went to Riga and scored 30 goals. Saarinen has been an absolute machine playing for Riga. He played 31 times for us, scoring 4 times. He scored 28 in 30 for Riga. Next season, he might be in the starting 11. Or, hear me out, do we leave him at Riga? Maybe we just give him to Riga. The board are pleased, obviously, with an unbeaten season in the Latvian High League. Champions League, we got a C. We got knocked out eventually by Mulder, who I guess are kind of a rival now. Europa League, we got into the first knockout round. We did alright in the group. Losing to Malmo wasn't ideal, but drawing pretty much everything else and winning games. And then Porto were just too good. Latvian Cup, we have just won that one. And then the Latvian Winter Cup, we'll pretend that didn't happen. So how do we line up then for the season? Weirdly, for some reason, Ingi Paulsen has a 7.0 but isn't green. Does he need to be 7.01 to become green? Anyway, I think that is pretty much our formation that we've played for most of the season. Stefan Hargens is kind of the only player who hasn't really been playing. He's played a lot. He's played 29 starts, but he's kind of found his way more on the bench as of late, but he's still pretty decent. Fans Player of the Season goes to Maris Mikulov. Now, Maris Mikulov has had a very strange season for me. He has scored 0 goals. He has played 38 times, 5 off the bench, 19 assists, 0 goals. For somebody who is actively pretty good as an attacking player, 9 finishing isn't terrible. Pretty sure we've got strikers with less than that. Maris Mikulov doesn't score goals, but he certainly does get involved in setting them up. Goal of the season goes to Oleg Gorks. He was also the top goal scorer, most assists, as expected, is Maris Mikulov. Man of the match awards is Stefan Hargens. Considering we've kind of dropped him, that's a bit strange, isn't it? Highest average rating is obviously, it's not obvious, but it's Maris Mikulov. Sergei's counter with the greatest award ever known to man with 69 passes. Nice. Malcolm Jans has had 34 clean sheets. In all competitions, he played 49 games. He missed 1 match. And by missed, I played somebody else. Malcolm Jans has certainly jumped in to the starting 11 this season. 26 clean sheets in the league. He only let in 8. He only let in 8 goals in the league. That's ridiculous. Malcolm Jans is our number 1. Hopefully he's also going to be Latvia's number 1 as well. Most league appearances as well by a player. 189 for Abdul Samed. Yurkov's 114 goals. 2 records that are going to be very, very difficult to beat unless we can kind of keep hold of players, particularly someone like an Oleg Gorks. I mentioned earlier, Abdul Samed might be able to become Latvian soon. He can, he just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be Latvian. I don't know why he doesn't want to be Latvian. He could play for the Latvia side, but he just doesn't want to do it. Overall, best 11. Who have we got in here then? So I imagine we've got Oleg Gorks. We've also got the boss, Kevin Bossard, on at right back as well. I think that is all we've got. No, we haven't. Have we? No, they're talking about a golden generation. Bossard, Vugels, Mikulov and Gorks. Did they all come through at the same time? Bossard is 21. Vugels is 22. Mikulov is 22. Gorks is 19. Gorks not so much from that original golden generation, but the other 3, I guess, probably did. Listen up, team. We're winning it. We're winning it again. I mean, I don't know why half the squad never turns up for these meetings, but well done. We're also going to do all right. We're going to be competitive, I think. Is that what we want? No, yeah, that one. That's the one we want to do. I think that's a sensible target. Thank you very much. And we'll talk about promises next season. Interestingly, this is the first time that I think this little starting 11 here has changed. Normally, it's the normal same starting 11 that we've played, but they've gone for Diamande in goal, Ruggins at centre-back, Kauner's in there. I don't think Kauner's really been one of our main players this season. It's been Abdul Samed and Mikulov. They've also got Petrosavic on the wing, who is 16 years old, who I think he might have just come from our academy, or maybe that was last season. Petrosavic does look pretty good, doesn't he? Before we end this episode in this season, we're going to take a quick look at Latvia as a whole. Now, you can see they are currently 3rd in their European Championship qualifier. They have won a match. I think it was against Georgia, is who they beat. They beat them 2-0, which means they beat Mysaradze, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. They've also got a draw, which is against Croatia. They are ahead of Croatia, although the Croatians have only played twice. So I don't think they're going to be getting through. However, they seem to be doing a lot better than expected. If we have a look at their world ranking as well, 107th. They have gone up 30 places. 30 places. They're already up to 103rd not too long ago. Also, the Latvian Higher League is 2.5 star. Let's take a look at the coefficients. What happened? I think we're losing points, but we might not be moving anywhere. So, we're 22.0 for next season. What does that mean? Nothing. We're staying in exactly the same place, which is fine, because next year we are losing the 2.875, a big season for us in Europe, and maybe a Riga, a Ventspils, or Valmiera, I think might also be in Europe. If one of those, just one, I don't care who it is, just one of them gets into the Europa Conference League group stages, we are hopefully going to fly up this table, and maybe we can get ourselves another team into basically a European competition, maybe a team straight into the group stages. That's what we want to do. That is going to do it for this episode and this season. Thank you very much for watching Building a Nation with Latvia. Next season, I'm going to do what I did at the start of this one, where we're going to have an episode where I focus on the squad. That's going to be episode 0. Episode 1 will probably be one of the Champions League qualifiers. It won't be the first one, because we're probably going to just coast past a team from Malta in the first qualifying round. We might get stuck against a team from maybe Bulgaria or somewhere like that in the next round, where it's going to be a little bit tougher. But thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I will see you in Season 8. We're already in Season 8. Thanks for watching. And if I forget to mention this in the new season, it looks like we've got a new stadium on the horizon as well.